Right then, hello everyone. Welcome to Star Wars Squadrons. This has just come out for PlayStation Plus this month. So for the whole month you can get access to it for free. Don't know whether you get to keep it afterwards though. So I thought may as well give it a go. Because what I've seen, it actually looks pretty good. I think we'll start with the Rebel faction for the... Well, I don't think this is a campaign, I think this is just the character builder. Body A and body B, what's the difference though? I think just one of them's slightly thinner. Wait, no. I think one is a man and one's a woman. Looking at it. Couldn't see what it was at first.
I'm game if you are.
I'm game if you are.
This ought to be fun.
Happy to see me.
I'll outfly any Imperial pilot.
Standing by.
Get me in a cockpit.
There have been worse ideas, I guess.
This ought to be.
Think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Rao High Moon. Yes, or not. Star Wars always has really bizarre names. In fact, if it's choosing pilots, maybe I actually want to go Imperial. Oh, they actually have some more options to choose from. So you have some leisure ones. Okay.
A wise choice.
Atos Silkheart. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, because if this is just characters, we'll go for that. Instruments only. No, we're standard.
Alderaan chose destruction. They incited rebellion and anarchy. And paid the price. The survivors continue to spread dissent. Find them. Do not rest until the destruction of Alderaan is complete.
Lord Vader's orders are clear.
Are they?
Yes, wipe out all that remains of Alderaan.
How? I understood the survivors were in hiding.
Intelligence reports a possible Alderaanian convoy heading to Foster Haven. You are to draw them out and finish them off. Do you understand that, Captain?
Perfectly, Commodore Sloan.
Dismissed.
Captain James.
Everything ready, Lieutenant Carroll.
Squadrons on their way. They're excited to fulfill Lord Vader's command.
And you? No qualms hunting down refugees from a world we destroyed?
During the Iskalon uprising, you taught me to ignore propaganda. They're traitors, not refugees, and will be dealt with accordingly. I've prepped our usual Sigma 9 loadout.
No. Only standard ties today.
Flying old school, sir. This might be a real challenge after all.
You hear me, Teresa? But I don't think you understand me. I guess we'll find out. Follow my lead. And don't fire unless I give the order. The convoy is out there. We don't want to scare them off. Let's do this right.
Let's show them how it's done.
Attention. Guard rotations have been updated.
Okay, that's weird. So both thumbsticks do the same thing in this mode. So yeah, so it's put us immediately into the Imperials. I thought it was just selecting a pilot for the multiplayer. I was going to start the story as the Rebels just because I imagine the writing for them is going to be better than the Empire. It seems the writing for the Empire in Star Wars at the moment is just that they're evil. They're going to do the most evil things just because they're evil, and it just doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense. That's why I don't like the SDF thing.
Flight checks. Pilot, boot up your cockpit systems.
Of course.
All systems up and running. Pre-flight complete. Let's get a clean launch. Lock onto my fighter. Forward sensor, online and tracking. Now, throttle up and deploy out of the hangar.
Yeah, it's why I don't like the SDF from Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because the writing.
The rest of the fleet is back from Malastare. We'll have plenty of help to deal with that convoy of sympathizers.
Yeah, the writing for them is.
Squadron, we're prepping your Gazanti transport. Stand by.
Copy, Vigilance. All pilots follow me. We'll do a quick pass of the fleet, calibrate flight controls.
Not a problem.
Yeah, what Space Dock's video breaking that ship down is actually quite cool. Like an actual dedicated hangar ship, not hangar ship, carrier ship is what I'm supposed to say. So can I just stop moving? Is that what I can do? Yeah, this one here. It's an actual dedicated carrier vessel, whereas the Star Destroyer is sort of like a battleship carrier hybrid. And these things, I can't remember the names of those. I'm pretty sure they used them during the Clone Wars. There's a slightly different variant.
Stay mobile. We don't want any collisions.
Inside, you forget how big our Star Destroyers really are.
Careful. Shields won't harm us. Flying so close to the hull is no time to get careless.
You're right, sir. It is good to fly old school again. There's something very forthright about a TIE fighter.
Not too particularly fond of TIE fighters myself.
Battle formations.
Better here than in the field again.
Keep your distance, Helix. Those engines run hot enough to vaporize a TIE.
I've known a few daredevils who found that out the hard way.
That's cool, you can actually see the sails there.
Sometimes the limits push back.
Yeah, in Infinite Warfare, the SDF do use separate defense front.
All systems calibrated, and the fleet is in good shape.
The Vigilance reports our Gozanti transport is ready.
Helix Squadron, head to the Gozanti and dock for hyperspace jump.
No problem.
Yeah, the SDF are written in a way where they just do constantly evil things.
Can engage.
But there's no reason why they would actually do that. They just seemingly do it just because that's what villains do, and it's just really lazy. And that's pretty much how the Empire in Star Wars are right now.
Helix Squadron are docked and clear for hyperspace jump. Remember, Helix, we'll have support, but finding the refugee convoy is up to us.
They won't escape the Empire twice.
Because you have like the whole, what is it, Operation Cinder from Battlefront 2, which is now canon, it's Mandalorian Season 2, where the Empire are destroying their own planets after the Empire's fallen, despite the fact that they're sympathizers to the Empire, and the only way they could get back to power is with those people, but yet they're blowing them up. And it's like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Why on earth would you attack your own supporters? Because the writing in Star Wars recently has been abysmal. Like J.J. Abrams was like, oh, maybe we should have planned out the sequel trilogy. You think? A trilogy of films, you didn't plan it? What did you think would happen? Yeah, I love Star Wars.
Probably the most isolated trading post in the sector.
Loved it
It's
since I was
only
a
a
little kid.
haven for thieves and pirates. If the refugees are hiding here, clearly they're not as innocent as they'd claim.
Or it's because there's nowhere else to go, you stupid woman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grouse from Russian Badger said it perfectly.
Blockade is forming up. Our rear guard is secure at least.
If it wasn't for like Darth Vader and the Emperor, the Empire would just fail because they are some dumb motherfuckers. Like they are really dumb.
There's a lot of cargo traffic today.
Then our convoy might be hiding among them.
Agreed. All cargo vessels. This is Captain Lyndon Javes of the Galactic Empire. Prepare for immediate inspection.
And this is Vostar Haven Station Master. Kindly avoid harassing my customers.
If they cooperate, they'll be fine. Pilot, proceed. Pilot, begin by inspecting that ship.
Wait, we have always been loyal to the Empire.
Check your forward sensor. It will identify potential targets.
See? We're loyal. I swear.
No refugees aboard. Carry on.
Unfortunately, loyalty doesn't matter to the Empire. As we mentioned with Operation Cinder, they'll just blow you up regardless.
Check that ship next.
Look, I'll pay anything. Just don't impound my ship.
No sign it's from Alderaan. Keep looking.
So you're not impounding my ship?
There. A ship's trying to flee from a simple inspection. We should teach them some manners.
All pilots, bring your weapon systems online. Pilot, track it on your sensors and fire a small volley. Just enough to damage them. Let's see if they're hiding the refugees. There, stop that ship.
All right. Scan us then. Just stop shooting. No refugees here, sir. Just smuggled weapons and a cargo of spice.
Let the fleet handle those
Spice must flow.
We should get to the station.
It is taking a bit of getting used to having roll beyond the left thumbstick.
Are legitimate traders. You have no right.
Captain, the station's defenses just activated.
Helix Squadron, destroy those turrets. We can't search under fire.
Out here, no one shoots unless they're prepared for return fire. Even the Empire should know that.
Yeah, we have power consumption to worry about as well. At least these guns take multiple hits to go down. like in the films where it's like one shot blows up the entire gun. It's like, well, that's not a very good gun, then, is it? Also, I'm not fond of how all the mechanics have been limited. So I can't boost at the moment. This feels really restrictive.
Targets destroyed.
I'd rather prefer it unlocked everything and let me find out myself than just locking it all away. So I'm pushing the thumbstick as far as it'll go, and it's just barely moving the typewriter.
Targeting is useless.
There we go.
Turrets down. That should do. Good shooting, pilot.
So down puts NGC thrusters, it says. Oh no, that rebalances it.
Where the refugees are hiding. On our way. Pilot, with me.
We've got enemy activity.
Pilot's down. We have rebel X-wings on sensors.
Good. Throw these Imperials off my station.
They must be protecting the convoy. Avenge yourselves if necessary. I'll look for the refugees.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Someone's trying to tail me.
I can read left and right do something to power, but it's not explaining to me what it actually does. This is annoying.
That's how it's done.
Target destroyed. Enemy is down.
I would like to try this in VR. I think it would work quite well. But there is something about the game that just feels a bit off. I think it's just that it does feel like it belongs in VR, to be honest.
Never stood a chance.
I think it's just how like most of the sort of the cockpit is and everything.
Enemy tail.
Yeah, I prefer this tutorial's kind of crap, to be honest. I prefer if you actually told me more of my controls. Because left and right power management, I've got no idea what that does. It hasn't explained it. You can see there's stuff locked on the UI in the middle. To be honest, I just found that a bit boring.
Captain, the rebel fighters are coming from that tunnel through the station. The refugee convoy must be hiding in there. After them. There. The convoy. Prepare to fire.
Even this makes no sense. Why are we going after refugees?
Seems I'm disabled.
All systems down. Those were iron missiles. Where the hell did they come from?
Sorry, Teresa. After all, I can't ignore what the Empire's become.
Sir. Lyndon, what are you saying?
That I don't care who ordered it. I didn't sign up to hurt innocent refugees. And if protecting them makes me a rebel, then so be it.
Damn it! Pilot, see if you can bypass his shutdown. Catch up with that traitor! Lieutenant Carroll to the Vigilance. Captain Javes is aiding the rebellion. Send immediate assistance.
Now it tells me. It could have been nice if you said that earlier, please.
I hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Missiles, watch out! I see the convoy, dead ahead. Prepare to fire.
Imperial Squadron, this is refugee convoy Hope of Eldera. We have families aboard.
I'm here to help, convoy leader. No time to explain. Just get out of this tunnel. I wish you'd seen things my way. Goodbye, Teresa.
Why did it take this long for them to evacuate? What if they knew we were fighting outside and they were literally right in front of the tunnel? They should have just left. It shouldn't have taken them this long.
Hello there yourself.
That's why I assumed it would lock us into the Imperials, but it's not. Okay, so we actually get to move between them. That's good.
That call sounds desperate. Can anyone make out what he's saying?
They're working on it. Okay, Echo Squadron, on me.
This is Admiral Akbar to Echo Squadron.
Echo Leader here. Admiral, any luck pinpointing that distress call?
Hopefully. You may need to get creative. Make sure your fighters are in good shape.
Understood, sir. Echo, prepare for systems check. Coming back around, Squadron. On me.
So much for a quiet patrol.
Starting systems check.
Uh-huh.
what are we doing then? We've already done a tutorial, so why are we just flying about?
If we're up against a Star Destroyer, we'll need maneuverability.
Fast and nimble. Got it.
Yeah, I think this would definitely benefit from being in VR.
Weapons look good.
They'll look better when we're shooting down ties.
Double check shields.
Right. We might need to hold on a while.
You could have done this in the Imperial section, then we don't have to do it now.
In formation.
Echo 3, matching formation.
Echo 2 standing by. Echo 5 standing by.
Let's get it together.
Okay, Squadron. Anyone low on missiles needs to stock up now. Head to the U-Wing for resupply. All good? Good.
Command has verified the distress call from Foster Haven.
All right, time to go.
Echo Squadron, join the first wave and head to the rendezvous point.
This has to happen while half the fleet's away.
Prepping hyperdrive.
Imagine VR, you can actually look around the canopy freely, when this is just fixed forward the view.
Admiral, we're here.
Yeah, but the convoy's way over there. Put the bad guys between us and them.
Echo Squadron, transfer all power to engines. Head below the Star Destroyer and wait for my signal. It's risky, but flying fast and close to the Star Destroyer's hull should get us to the other side safely. Steady. Hold. Now, fire all boost thrusters. Echo 5, wait, you two. Damn it, 5. Squadron, focus. We are not losing anyone else.
This feels extremely stupid. We're going to fly between, what was it, 4 Imperial warships.
Forces.
What are they doing?
Wait, that was an Imperial transmission on an open channel.
Echo Squadron, move in and give them cover.
I'm glad someone heard my distress call. I couldn't hold off those ties any longer.
Who are you? A defector?
If you'll take me. Call me Lyndon. I'll explain later. Pilot, help me push these fighters back.
Echo 4, leave that quasar for now. Focus on ties. Then we better get rid of those ties. Fire missiles.
How do I fire missiles? I don't know if it's even explained. Locked on, aren't I? So why is it not firing a missile? Oh no, it's locked onto Echo Lead for some reason.
Before it's too late.
Following your lead.
I've got to wait for it to lock on.
Anyone got missiles? Let them have it.
Running interference.
Hey, thanks.
I couldn't let the Empire destroy
I wish the turning speed would be a bit faster.
No, you don't.
I'll pay you back for that.
Ready to go.
By the time you've turned, the enemy fighter's already flown behind you and have pelted you with lasers. Also, the radar is crap. It doesn't tell you what direction they're coming from. It's like, oh, it's behind you, yeah, but where though? Above, below? I'm trying to find where the bloody people are.
Taken care of.
I always pay my debts. Eventually.
Following your lead. Enemy intercepted.
Thanks. I knew I liked you.
With you. Squadron, let's get in position and escort these transports.
I'm right beside you.
This is Admiral Akbar of the Rebel Alliance. Echo Leader reports you're willing to defect.
Willing and able.
Then keep assisting Echo Squadron.
I feel like these ships are flying too close to the Imperial battle group. I feel like we should be turning a bit further to the starboard.
Squadron, there's a quasar bearing down on the convoy. And filled with reinforcements. Take the ties down.
So far, fighting enemy fighters is the weakest part for me so far. How long does it take to lock on a torpedo? Please, just do it.
Echo, reinforcements are here.
That Corvette is a beautiful sight. Corvette Captain, focus on the quasar. We'll mop up the ties.
Here for support, Echo Leader.
That's all the ties down.
Yes.
So how are we going to go about destroying this then? Do we just shoot it or do we have to hit a hard point of some sort?
Yeah! Way to deal with that quasar! Nice work. Squadron, form up.
Also, again,
I think we're clear. For now.
the Empire, what do you have against not supporting ships? What are you doing over there?
We're on it.
Admiral, I know how this Imperial fleet operates. I can tell they're prepping their capital ships for an attack right now.
They should have been preparing, they should have pushed the...
I'll send you the rest of Echo Squadron with everything they've got.
They did this same thing in Episode 8. They had the Siege Dreadnought with pretty much no defences on its own. All the Star Destroyers just sat there gawking at it. And then it gets blown up and everyone's like, well, why did that happen? It's because you didn't protect it. Like, it happened in Infinite Warfare as well. The enemy SDF leave 2 of their carriers undefended, so you just fly to it and blow it up like it's the easiest thing in the world. The same thing happened here. It's just, do these people not bother to do any kind of research? Like, the whole point of this game is about space battles, but have they actually bothered to research anything? Like, look up Space Doc. Look, he does an excellent video on how to write a good space battle. Obviously, none of these people have fucking watched it. Like, no. It just pains me because I adore Star Wars. I've adored it since I was a child. Like, I didn't realise just how much I still love it until I played the original Star Wars Battlefront. And it's like, it just pains me the fact that people are doing this with it. It's like one of the most important franchises that's around. And you just treat it like it's this cheap piece of shit you can just pump stuff out for. Ugh. It's like I'm very passionate about the stuff I like being mishandled. And Star Wars has been mishandled quite a lot. Well, I refer to you to the J.J. Abrams of the, oh, we should have planned it out. Of course they should have fucking planned it. It was a trilogy of films. You plan it out. You don't just make it as you go along. And it's like you have one of the most important franchises made for a lot of people and for like filmers in general. And then Disney get it and they just don't bother to like give it any kind of... It's just upsetting. It's just really upsetting. It's just, you would have thought they'd just get someone to who's decent writing or just knows what they're doing. Like, you can have a realistically portrayed space battle and still have it engaging. You don't even have to make it realistic, just make some kind of logic to how they use their fleet and their ships. You don't, like, have carriers on their own, undefended. Like, the whole point, that's why the whole point is you have different classes of ship. Like, corvettes and stuff are really good for defending larger ships. That's why in the original Battlefront in the space battles, when you had like a Star Destroyer you had to fight, or whatever the Rebel ones have, I don't know what the name for it is, you would have corvettes and frigates guarding them, because that's what those ships typically do. The Royal Navy at the moment, our destroyers are designed to protect our carriers and other nations' carriers, because carriers are a large target and people will go for them because of that. So you have a destroyer typically guarding it. You don't have it on its own like this has. Ugh! Just...
Heading towards a Star Destroyer. Again. Facing its turrets this time. It's okay, our fleet's coming. Well, not fast enough.
Fleet is now at your location. Echo Squadron, keep the convoy safe while the flagship engages the Vigilance.
Leave it to us. Wait. The Empire's sending in a raider to intercept the convoy. We have to take that raider down. Pilot, with me. Almost in range. Get ready.
Again, this is why you remain in formation. You don't go on your own.
We're wearing them down. Keep it up.
Yes, we're almost there. Raiders time.
At least the fleet's keeping that Star Destroyer busy.
They could at least give you some kind of weak point or hard point to shoot at to make it feel like you're doing something. When you're just shooting a ship from any angle and just pouring rounds into it, it's just boring. Because it's just a bullet sponge.
Raider is gone. Good work.
Enough system.
Echo, let's get that convoy to a safer location.
Head to the far side of the NC-80.
Frigate's gone.
Refugee convoy. We're out of time. We've got to get you out of here.
Refugee convoy to Rebel Alliance. We're ready for lightspeed jump. Wait. The Star Destroyer will be watching all possible vectors. They can still find you. Pilot, it's risky. But if we can destroy the targeting system on the Vigilance, we might throw them off the convoy's trail.
Wait, you two are attacking the Star Destroyer?
Let's hope your fleet can keep those shields down. Strike here. We can take down the Vigilance's targeting. We're getting there. Keep firing.
Echo Squadron, keep the Star Destroyer occupied. I want its turrets pointed away from our starfighters.
That's it. Vigilance's targeting is down.
All convoy vessels, prep for lightspeed jump. Echo Squadron, withdraw and handle any fighters near the convoy.
You did it. Now both of you get clear.
Pilot, whatever happens next, you saved a lot of innocent lives. And mine. Convoy's ready to jump. Thank you. We'll tell everyone what the Rebel Alliance did for us.
All ships, prepare for lightspeed.
We all choose our path. Light or dark. Freedom or destruction. The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order to spread fear and douse the fires of rebellion. But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new Republic. However, the Empire lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new Republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip. But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part of it. With the help of brave and daring pilots, this war can end. Make a choice. Fly with the new Republic. Change our galaxy for the better.
Okay, I'm back and I said to feed the dogs. I think I might try some multiplayer. But yeah, also noticed a bit in that layer bit which was a bit stupid, where it's like they destroyed Alderaan to stop the fires of rebellion. It's like, by blowing up a planet, you're only going to inspire more people to rebel. It just feels like the people who write for Star Wars have no common sense or idea what they are doing. Yeah, I don't know how on earth they fit an engine in here or thrusters. There's barely any room. Let's see, we've got the TIE Fighter, the Bomber, Interceptor, Support, and then Defender. I don't know why this is here, because I'm pretty sure that's a dropship, so you wouldn't be using a dropship in a dogfight in space. Same with the what is it, the U-Wing from Rogue One, that which is the Rebel equivalent to this. It's like, why on earth would they use it though? It's a dropship, why would you use it in a space battle? I feel like I want to go for the Bomber, just because I find that usually quite enjoyable.
Good choice.
So at least they've got chaff in this though. So they've at least got some sort of counter to torpedoes. At least EA aren't making you pay for this stuff. But you shouldn't have to get credit for not putting microtransactions in the game. They shouldn't be in there already. If it's free to play, it makes sense. But if it's like a pay to play game, having microtransactions is just a ball ache. You've already bought the game.
I'll get right on it.
So as far as I'm concerned, that should be it. You buy the game, you own it. None of this, oh, give us more money for like blue helmets and stuff. These are just the same helmet, just different colours. Sure, the colours might be nice, but it is still just like the same helmet. So I'll give the multiplayer a go, see what it's like.
Too easy.
Titan 5, in formation.
Titan 2, in formation.
Titan 1 at the ready. Titan 4 at the ready.
The Savian Abyss is deadly, Titan Squadron. But so are you. Destroy all enemy fighters.
Try to keep up, Titan.
Let's get them.
So, they're locking on. Rebel fighter is locked off. Don't worry, I'm here. Think you're clever, huh? They've locked off. Here I come. I want that gone. Enemy locked on. Keep that safe. A lucky shot. Can't believe they fired a missile.
So that was alright. The hardest bit is just the turning speed, because every time I turn, the enemy I'm following just immediately overshoots me. Also, the thumbstick's not making aiming easier yet again. Yeah, I'll end the stream now. Thanks for watching. I'll